Hi guys, this is Sabine from TheNumeralStar.com, and today's video is titled Can Repeating Your Affirmations Accelerate Your SP Manifestation? And this video is inspired by a question that I got asked during the weekend. Lovely client of mine asked me if it was worth repeating affirmations in the hope it would accelerate her manifestation. Basically, she wanted her SP to get back into her life. And I thought it was a very interesting question that needed to be addressed, because it really saddens me to keep receiving messages asking me if missing one day of affirmations is going to have a negative impact on manifestations, or the type of affirmations that are going to be so good that it's going to accelerate manifestations. Instead, I would like for you to understand the power of the words and how to craft conscious affirmations to your advantage, and not stress out about the number of times you affirm, or for how long, or if it has to be every day, that sort of thing. As you know, I have a whole course on affirmations, inner conversations, and story creation. So it would be very difficult for me to give you a couple or 3 hours content in a 5 minutes video, but because I would miss too many gold nuggets, but I can still give you some tips, right? So to the question of repetition, it depends on what you believe to be true. At first, when you have created a set of conscious affirmations, it is because you want to change your current life. Therefore, you're trying to convince yourself more than anything else. Repeating affirmations will help, except if they are empty affirmations, meaning if you are reciting the words as if you are reciting a poem you had to learn by heart. In other words, affirmations are a wonderful opportunity to you, to me, to change our state if only we are able to engage with the affirmations. And on that point, I will also answer an indirect question asking me, I can't remember when it was, but not so long ago, if they had to believe in the affirmations to make them real, or to manifest on their behalf. Well, the thing is, you have to believe in something, right? So you can either believe that your affirmations are the truth, or if it's difficult for you because you don't see it coming and it's difficult for you to believe in the unseen, in that case, what I would recommend is for you to have an umbrella type of affirmation where you go, for instance, like every time that I use an affirmation, it is supporting my manifestation, or something like I am good at manifesting, therefore all my affirmations always come true, this type of thing. And that also works. This brings me to the second point. As you know, I am an advocate of affirmations. Otherwise, I wouldn't have spent 6 months of my life developing a course about them. But affirmations are to help you be in a certain state. So it is on that state that you should be focusing your attention on. And you might even want to spend some time affirming about about being in that state. So to answer another sub-question, do you need to be happy all the time in order for your affirmations to work? Absolutely not. Because it's not the way you feel about the affirmations that is going to do anything for you. It's about what you believe to be true. So even, I think I told you that story back in the days, I wanted to have a specific job, right? And I've always been quite confident as far as work goes. So I had applied to that position, and I was called in for the interview, and I did a good interview, so I thought, well, this job is mine. And to my shock, probably would be a good word, I didn't get it. And I thought to myself, that is absolutely ridiculous. That job is mine, and that's the end of it. So I persisted in seeing myself in that job, because I had been interviewed in the company itself. I knew exactly how furniture was positioned and so on. So I could envision my desk and the way I would go around, where the kitchen was, and everything. A few weeks later, I received a phone call from the recruiter, the headhunter, and she told me that it had never happened in all the years that she had been working as a recruiter, but the job was mine because the lady who had been given my position had found something similar closer to her house. Therefore, the position was mine. And I wasn't a happy bunny when I received the news, and even after that, I was pretty upset. But I was so convinced that there could have been a mistake, because I knew that my interview had gone really well. So I thought to myself, there must be a mistake somewhere. But that job is mine. So can you tell what happened there? So it had nothing to do with the mood I was in. It had to do with the state of mind and what happened in my inner being. I was absolutely convinced. I had the inner knowing that the position was mine. So obviously I wasn't happy about the news, but I kept persisting because I thought, no, that's it. I have ticked it off already. It's mine. So my affirmation back then was, the job is mine anyway. So I could have been repeating 5,000 times. It wouldn't have changed the outcome, because what trumped everything was the inner knowing that the job was mine. But as you know, I was not as confident in my love life. So was I repeating to myself all day long, I am now married, or I'm so happy to be married, or I'm so grateful to be married? I heard that as well. Well, not really, because I knew that my self-concept was not in my favor. So my first affirmations were all around my self-concept as far as love is concerned. And I switched to the love affirmations as soon as I had upgraded my self-concept. Because the thing is, you can keep repeating affirmations all you want, but if you keep repeating affirmations in the hope that you'll get your manifestations, I would go as far as saying that you are neglecting the true opportunity of affirmations. The truth of the matter is that the power of the words is not complete if you do not engage with them. Because if the words you pronounce out loud or in your head don't have any meaning for you, not much will happen, I'm afraid. Another thing I would like to tell you is that conscious affirmations have the power to directly impact your gut feeling and therefore get validated by your subconscious mind. Therefore, they are very important. They can make or break your new story, you see. So, should you make repetition mandatory for your manifestation to come to life? Well, what other choice do you have, really? Because your affirmations are the thoughts that you believe to be true, or even the opinion that you have on a subject. So, yes, you should make repetition of mandatory for your manifestation to come to life, as long as you engage with your affirmations up to a certain point, because naturally, as time goes by, you will think about them less and less. And there are two reasons for that. First reason is because you will have given up on your SP thinking it won't happen. Or it will be because you have successfully changed the erroneous belief that was originally blocking your manifestation, and you don't feel the need to repeat them anymore. Indeed, when you're married, you're not going to consciously tell yourself that you're married. However, your inner world will know that you are, because you will think as a married person, and you will feel like you are a married person because you will physically be a married person. The difference will be that your conscious thoughts or affirmations will have been replaced by your inner knowing or beliefs. But before that happens, your thoughts will be naturally going there because you will want that situation to be real in your 3D. Consider your affirmations as a script you have to learn and rehearse before you have a new role in a series or in a movie. Repetition will have to happen in the first phase. Then you will be able to put a meaning behind the words, because if you need to play the role of a married woman while you are not married in the 3D, you will be given directions on how to act, and obviously a single woman does not behave like a married woman because she has different thoughts and she knows a different story, right? A married woman won't be thinking non-stop about the husband calling her or texting her, or if he'll be at home when you get back from shopping, right? A married woman will remember not buying sushi for her husband because he doesn't like them, or will call him to see if he can grab a pizza on his way home. What I'm trying to say is that she won't hope, she won't doubt, she will have thoughts from a married woman's perspective. And that's what affirmations are there for, and that is their real power. Not for you to call your SP and see if SP can get pizza on his way to your place, but for you to get comfortable with the naturalness of being a married woman. Let me say that again. The power of affirmations is for you to get comfortable with the naturalness of being a married woman or a married man if you're a man. As for the acceleration of your manifestation, that happens when you offer no resistance to your manifestation, and that comes with you being comfortable with the naturalness of being the person who has the manifestation already. And that brings me to my final point. I would like for you to design affirmations in such a way that they help you think of what you will do as a married woman or as a married person, rather than what can you do to finally get proposed or get married to your SP. Now, I would like to invite you to think about the two following affirmations around money, because yes, very often SP and money are related. So let's think about I am a millionaire. That's one affirmation. And the other affirmation being I love being a millionaire because I can travel wherever I want and whenever I want. So which one do you think or do you believe will have more of an impact? The one where you try to somehow convince your subconscious mind that you are a millionaire, or the one where you have a picture in your head of places you would like to go to? Now, can you tell that the person who repeats the second affirmation until they get comfortable with that picture has a better chance of manifesting than the person who keeps repeating the first instance, I am a millionaire, a million times a day? And I could go on and on about affirmations because there is so much to say about them. But don't forget inner conversations and stories, because they are all interconnected. So let me repeat that one. Do not forget about inner conversations and stories, because they are all interconnected, quite obviously. So although I love affirmations, I would like to encourage you to work on the three aspects of the power of words through affirmations, inner conversations and stories. For the three of them are your thoughts, and all you do is rearranging them. Indeed, affirming you are a millionaire within a story of you having debts makes little sense to me. Do you see where this is going? And obviously the same goes for your RSP, for health, for absolutely everything that you want to experience in your 3D. If you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to leave a comment, that would make my day, because I read them with care all the time. So, as you know, I know that you can do it. I do believe in you. And on that note, happy manifesting.